So, continuing on with what opposes you. Your mouth opposes you. That's like a bit of a brain twister. It's like, what? My mouth opposes me. Yes, your mouth opposes you. And you need to understand why it is so important to even understand that your mouth opposes you. What I mean by that is what you speak. It either moves you forward or it opposes you and pulls you back. And you choose that. So why is it important to understand that? Well, the question is, especially after yesterday's message, do you want to get to point B? Do you want to move forward? Actually move forward, take that step forward instead of circles? Then you need to pay attention to what you're actually speaking. Because if what you speak is opposing you and keeping you where you are, you're going to stay where you are. Friends, I don't want you to stay where you are. I want you to get to point B. I want you to move forward. I want you to finish this year strong and in victory with what the visions are that you captured for your life. Just in 4 simple areas for 4 months. That's it. Because from there, you're going to catapult forward in ways that you didn't even see coming. But I want you to grab a hold of that and understand what you're speaking. If it is counter to the vision you set, you got to pay attention to that because it's opposing you. Because it's kind of like where the tongue goes, the man follows, We do what we speak. And what we speak is what we actually fill our minds with. It's what we fill our thoughts with. So it's really paying attention to that. It's like, I'm going to give some examples. I know I shared yesterday with years working with thousands of clients in the health and wellness industry. And so many people wanting to lose weight, wanting to get healthy, wanting more energy. They want all these things. And then, for example, I remember it's like I would write out programs for people. Basic program that they can do, whether they're at home, if they're on a camping trip, it didn't even matter to me. It's like, where are you? We'll figure it out. Let's put together a program. And then they get back and it's like, oh, I didn't do the program. Well, there you go. You're opposing what you're saying you want. It's getting to the root. It's getting to the root of, well, why didn't you want a program? And number one, I want to encourage you all, you got to ask for things that you want. If your destination is B and you're like, I don't know how to get there, that's okay, be honest. How do I get there? What's the first step I need to do? These are things you need to start asking. It's like if you don't know how to do something, how do you learn? You ask somebody that knows. Don't ask all your friends that have never been to point B. Or people that just continue to do circles themselves. Sometimes though, if you're doing circles, you don't even know that other people are doing circles. But pay attention to these little things. Start asking. And why am I saying that? Because if you're asking, then you're speaking the direction you want to go. Versus not asking, and it's like, well, I'm doing all this work, I'm not getting anywhere. Well, you just said, you're not getting anywhere. That's why. Versus, it feels like I'm not getting anywhere. What am I missing? You find out what's missing. You get the missing piece that you feel like you're not moving forward. That comes back to an understanding. Both head, heart. It's that understanding of what's missing. What's the puzzle piece that's missing to put this whole picture together? That's it. But it's start understanding that your mouth opposes you. You have to pay attention to what you're speaking. Especially today. Today, when there are so many social platforms that are filling everybody's minds with whatever. I've heard this so much. It's like, there's so much negativity on this platform, on this platform, on this platform. And I'm like, then why do you listen to it? Like, people, they still feel like they need to listen to it. Because here's the thing. What you listen to, you will repeat. And you listen to me long enough, you'll start repeating it. But when you own it in your heart, it's your story. That's what I want, my friends, because then it's your conviction. It's not mine. You grab a hold of mine until you own it. And then it becomes your story. And that's the power that is in your mouth. But it's understanding first that your mouth opposes you. And I don't want it to oppose you any longer. I want you to understand it. I want you to be able to speak words that you're continuing to hear and go, yes, this makes sense. This moves me forward in my life. Yes, this is what I want. And then your experiences along that path becomes your testimony, becomes your experiences, your conviction, and you start speaking. Because that's your experiences. You'll then learn and understand what you had to overcome to get to point B. That's what makes the journey worthwhile. That's what makes the journey successful. But you need to understand the words that you speak and own the words that you speak. Pay attention to what goes into your mind, because what continues to go into your mind, you got negative coworkers, wear earplugs. If you work in the service industry and you have negative clients, customers, I just want to encourage you, you be nice to them then. You watch. If you're nice to them, they'll be nice back to you. Happens every time. It's going to take a little bit, but it will. You have the power with your words to turn somebody else's day around. It's understanding that. It's owning it because of what it does for you and others. That's the power of going from point A to point B. Understanding your mouth has the power to oppose you, but it also has the power to catapult you into the future.